Hey, what's up, rock stars? It's Rox, and I am coming to you today with a review for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood Season 1, Episode 1. So, I found out that they had the episode up early, and so I am doing it early. Actually, I'm doing it before I go to work one day. This is Thursday. And I just threw on a jacket real fast so I could look presentable. But I probably still won't post this until... probably not till Monday, either Monday or Tuesday when it really is supposed to go up when the show actually airs. But anyway, I figured I'd do it now, trying to wait for my daughter to, I actually got to go change. And then I'm waiting for my daughter to come so we can get started with the day. But I was just like, I got time. Why don't I do a video? Why not? So, yeah, you know, these first season, first episodes is all an introduction. So we can kind of get a general feel for who we gonna like and who we not gonna like. So right now, just a little bit of character, you know, some character evaluations. No real story, but sorta. We'll talk about all that, okay? So let's get to it, shall we? I gotta go put on some makeup too. My eye won't stop jumping. Anyway, you guys, so let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 main characters on the show. At least those are the ones that are on the intro to the show. I thought it was interesting that this is the first season that they actually put men in on the intro as well. And I'm probably am thinking because the men are actual, you know, known celebrities. And we ain't never heard of none of these women. We got, well, we've heard of Tierra Marie. And she's the opening for the you know, when they do the names. Then we got a chick named Monteese, who is the baby mother to Fizz. April, who is the baby mother to Omarion or Omari. And then Hazel Lee. Who did they say Hazel Lee was? Y'all, I think she was a... We're going to figure it out in a minute. And then we have Ray J. We all know who Ray J is. Lil Fizz, who was one of the band members to the group B2K, who's now all grown up. Omarion, or Omari, what you want to call him, the lead singer from B2K, again, all grown up. And then, of course, Soulja Boy. So those are the 8 people that are in the very opening credits. And I guess they are the main storylines of the show. So anyway, let's just talk about everybody's story real fast. So first, let's start with the one that just wasn't even that all exciting. It's Soulja Boy and Nia, I think it's actually Nia Riley. Soulja Boy, we all know who he is. He says that he is a producer, rapper, and actor. Not sure where the acting part comes in. Maybe it's because he be lying so much. He considers all that an act. He's 23 years old now. I was like, damn, this boy has grown. I mean, you know, he like exploded on the scene back when I first moved out here in Atlanta. Maybe a couple of years afterwards, so like around 2006. He was real big with you know, Crank That Soulja Boy, you. But he's had 3 albums since then. Didn't even know it. I know he's appeared on different people's music, but I didn't know he had 3 albums. So I guess, you know, Soulja Boy is doing okay. He is dating Nia Riley. Okay, if that last name sounds familiar to you, it's because she is the daughter of music extraordinaire Teddy Riley from The Guy and Blackstreet days. She said that she's grown up in this industry. This is nothing new to her. And she and Soulja Boy met each other 8 years ago. I was like, 8 years? Okay, 8 from 23. That would be when he was 15. Okay. One thing I noticed about all the women on this show is they all seem much older than the men that they are dating. With the exception of Ray J and Tierra and that bullshit. The rest of them, these women seem like they done snagged on to a young baller. Somebody who is successful and young and are trying to make a go of a relationship with said young, successful entertainers. We all know it's a recipe for disaster. Okay, you can't even get a nigga to act right when they ain't got no damn money and they 23. Okay, so when you start talking about, you know, in the entertainment industry, yes, it's stupid, you guys, but whatever. Nia and Soulja Boy are trying to make a go of it. She said that they had a relationship back in the day, on and off for these 8 years, and but he hurt her because that's what kids do. He was seeing other people. We already kind of know about some of the women that he's been with. Diamond. She went off and saw somebody else and got pregnant, and now she has a 1-year-old. So now it's her and her 1-year-old baby and Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy seems to think that, you know, he really wants it to work with this girl. And my neighbor's dog. Actually, you guys remember Cookie? Remember the dog that I had, the little French bulldog? If you guys remember her from my Instagram videos, yeah, we gave it to our neighbor. I can hear her barking. Oh, that dog was a pain in the ass. Anyway, let me get back to what I was talking about. So yeah, she really wants to work it out with Soulja Boy. And I mean, you know, I guess Soulja Boy, you know, this might be part of his acting skills again. He act like he really wants it to work. They done moved in together, and, you know, she's telling him how she, you know, she's just making sure that he's ready for all of this that she's bringing to the table. And, you know, he's just like, I just want it to be no drama. I don't want us to be arguing and fussing and fighting. And she was just like, well, we don't even do that now. He was just like, yeah, but I don't want it to start. Like I said, this is a recipe for disaster, but I think that this is how this whole season of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood is gonna go. But yeah, that's Soulja Boy and Nia Riley's little story. Now, Omarion get my words together. Omari from B2K fame, of course, you know, if you were to talk to him today, according to this TV show, he don't want you to be bringing up no damn B2K shit. Okay, he's had a whole lot of other hits otherwise, and he has. But, you know, whatever was going to be your biggest, you know, whatever it was that you was the most successful at, is what everybody is going to remember you as. I mean, we look at Kim Fields. Who is Kim Fields? Okay, Kim Fields is Tootie. We look back at different people and the things that they've done, and they will always be that. So, I mean, you know, he can be annoyed with the fact that people bring it up all the time, but honey, you better be glad that somebody even remembers you from shit, because it's a whole bunch of folks that we done forgot all the way about. So, Omarion is, what should I be calling him? Omari, since that's what they call him on the show. Omari has grown up, y'all. He on his grown man, okay? He got his whole full little James Harden beard. I was like, okay, he looks good. He is a cute kid. I've always thought that he was a kid, and I think it's a great look that he has that beard, because he looks like a baby, okay? And when you look at him, that automatically, you know, triggers the whole B2K memories. So, yeah, the beard is a good look for him. Omari is with this girl named April. Also, let me just remind everybody, ain't nobody married on the show, okay? Everybody got babies and baby mamas and everything. Ain't nobody married. I don't even know if Omari and this girl are even talking about getting married, but anyway, she's 7 months pregnant. Her name is April. I don't know how he came across April. They don't really get into that, not in this first episode or whatever, but they bought a house together, and they moved in together, and like I said, they're looking forward to their baby being born. The issue with Omari and Miss April is the fact that Omari's mama ain't really feeling it. And that would be, what was the mama's name, y'all? Was it Leslie? I think it's Mama Leslie. Mama Leslie ain't got time nor place for April. And, you know, when we first find out about it is when April and Omarion is talking at the house about April and the mama's relationship. He wants them to work it out. April is in this mode where, sorry y'all, she's just like, well listen, I mean, I don't know why she got this attitude with me. I'm the baby mama. I'm never gonna be out the picture. She's the mama. She's never gonna be out the picture. I was just like, yeah girl, you gonna have to kind of, there's plenty baby mamas that's out the picture. Okay, but I mean, I know what she was saying. We gonna all have to deal with each other, and you know, it would be best if everything can work together. Now, it sounds like April and the mama been through a whole lot of shit, and April's patience ain't really all that long anymore. Omari doesn't seem to be the one that wants to get in between it. He just wants them to work it out, and you've seen how that goes. Okay, I have plenty of friends who don't get along with their mother-in-laws, or you know, they baby daddies, mamas. Okay. Because I guess the baby daddy's mama feels replaced, especially if it was a baby daddy who was extremely close to his mama. Okay, then when you get the new girlfriend coming in, then, you know, all of a sudden you baby daddy's mama is just feeling all put out. And you know, we kind of find out later on that that's probably what the story is with Omarion's mama and April. He was just like, you know what, we all family. Okay, at the end of the day, that's what it's gonna be. Okay, so you guys need to get together. So April tries to reach out. Okay, and you know, she invites the mother over to the house for lunch. When Leslie get there, okay, I think that's the mama's name. If it's not, y'all know I'm talking about the mama. Okay, when she gets there, she does not see it for Miss April. Now, April is telling her how, you know, she's pregnant. She wants her to be around. She wants her to help her plan her baby shower. And she wants her to do, y'all, and honey, that baby shower, I swear I hope that they got that shit on video. Because just looking at the damn pictures and how just wrong that dress was that she wore. But I'm jumping the gun, and I'm not even going to say no more about it. But if you saw the pictures already, you already know what the fuck I'm talking about. So the girl is just telling her how she wants her to be there. She wants her involved in their lives. Honey, Miss Leslie is not for the bullshit at all right away. She just doesn't like April. And I was sitting there trying to figure out, like, what is exactly the reason? I was really hoping that we got to the reason why, you know, she didn't like her. I mean, I don't know if it takes a genius to point out that at one time Omari was doing very well in his career, and he's about to the point where, you know, maybe he ain't doing as well as he used to, and he has to maintain his own household. I know he said that he had a lucrative, you know, signing with Rick Ross and Maybach Music and all of that, but yeah, okay. Ain't nobody got no hit playing in their car from Omarion right now. I would imagine that the money that he used to make is not what he's making anymore. Okay, so he cannot quite do the same for his mama that he used to do. But so the mama's salty. He's not answering the phone when she calls, and he's not giving what he said he was gonna do. And look, if you said you're gonna do something, then you need to try to do it. But that ain't got nothing to do with the girl. Okay, now if he having financial issues, which he would lead you to think that he's not, okay, from the way he was talking on the show. But if you are having whatever the issue is, you owe that as the man, as the son, to your mama and tell her, look, mama, I can't do this. Okay, we're going to have to downgrade the house. Okay, move you some over here. We're going to have to get rid of the damn, you know, we're going to have to get rid of the damn Mercedes and go get a Toyota. Let's change up our living situations right now. I cannot sustain all these households. Or if the conversation has to be, mama, it's time for you to go back to work because ain't nothing wrong with you no more. Or whatever the conversation needs to be. But that's between Omarion and his mama. It has nothing to do with that girl April. Okay, even though the mother is feeling threatened, obviously, she kind of feels like ever since April came into the picture, all of a sudden he's not doing what he's supposed to. She could be the distraction. Is let the mama tell it. April's sitting there telling the nigga, you better not send that mama damn more money, not damn more money. The mama is feeling like it's all on April, and that's why she's treating her the way she is. I thought that shit was funny when the mama was like, honey, I'm in the family already. Okay, I ain't gotta get along. Okay, that's your job. I was just like, well, the shit is the truth. Okay, that's always a reminder that the mamas is usually always gonna be the mamas, especially to the mama's boys. Okay, and it's up to the woman as the baby mother to play her position. And I hope after all of this she's going through, she realizes that she would have such a firmer foot to stand on if the bitch was married to him. Ladies, let this be a lesson to you. Stop getting pregnant with these men that you ain't got no kind of legal bond there. Okay, all this, you know, I love you and you my baby mama shit, while it sound good in the music, you know, when we get that shit on paper, you don't really have nothing other than this baby. And if he ain't even doing all that well financially, then that really ain't even helping you out either. So, yeah. But, yeah, I still think that I'm going to like April and Omari and even the mama. I just think that everybody needs to communicate a little bit more. I hope that April don't show her ass, because that mama can be frustrating. Just listening to her talk, I was just like, oh, y'all know how I be trying to be with the mamas. But yeah, I said it sounded like that mama was going to work even my nerves a little bit. So we're going to be patient, because I really think that the issue is really between mother and son, and not mother and baby mama. We also have on the show Fizz, okay, and Fizz is also from the group B2K. He was a light-skinned, curly-haired kid. You guys remember him. He lets us know that after he left B2K, he came out with his own album, and I don't even think that shit went wood. Anybody ever even heard of his damn album? But he fucked around in 2010, and he got this chick named Monteese pregnant. Okay, so ever since then, it seems like Mr. Fizz has been fighting battles with his baby mama. And Monteese seems to be quite an interesting character herself. And the jury is still out on Monteese. Now, we find out that Monteese and Fizz, they have this kid. Kid's around 3 or 4 years old right now. And pretty much for the whole time they've been in this custody battle. When the baby was first born, I guess they went to court for custody. He got full custody temporarily. So for 1.5 years, he had custody of the kid. Then I guess they went back to court, and the court finally gave them joint custody. However, Monteese and Fizz got into some confrontation when she was trying to bust his windows out on his car, something like that. And he put a restraining order on her. Now, he basically has the child 24/7. Now, Monteese, we don't really understand, or do we find out exactly why it is that Monteese doesn't have, you know, the joint custody like the court papers have you know, determined. She would have us think that she's working so hard that she, you know, don't even have time to wipe her ass, is what she said. What did she do? Was she a singer? Was she doing something? What did they say this child did? Because I think I missed that. And, you know, those can be excuses. It's like, I mean, if this is your child, then it is up to you. You have a responsibility to make the time for your child. Okay, I mean, you know, just because I'm working my ass off, and I tell you, I can be very busy with work and everything else I got going on in my life too. I can't say, yeah, I can't take care of him right now. Shit, you fucking had him, right? Get your motherfucking ass to work as a mother. So that excuse never really works for me. And yes, I know that there is a double standard where men, you know, when men don't have their kids, it's not that big of a deal because we automatically believe that the woman is going to have their child. And then when the woman doesn't have the child, then we think that there's something wrong with the fucking woman. It really does say something when the court gives custody to a father, especially a custody to a father who is young, and it's a very young baby. Okay, it was something there that they didn't automatically, because normally it's automatic that the mother gets custody, you know. If they're not filing for joint custody, you know, the mother normally gets primary custody of the kids. So, yeah, Monteese got some shit with her. They meet up together at the studio. She finally gets in touch with him because she tells, when she has having a talk with the girl Morgan, she lets Morgan know that, you know what, I don't even know where they live. I can't never get in touch with them. And, you know, it starts to sound just like your regular average baby mama, baby daddy bullshit drama. They sit down and talk in the studio, and she's just trying to let them know that, you know, as mother and father, we need to try to figure out what we can do to be emotionally here for our child and to raise the child so that the nigga ain't crazy. Fizz doesn't have much patience for Monteese, okay, because, you know, they've had all of their past of all the shit they've gone through. And Monteese is very curt and clip. Her voice is one of those voices that I know I'm going to be mocking as the show goes on, because she actually sounds like somebody on TV right now. I couldn't figure out who it was. Fizz just doesn't have the patience for it. Okay, he's not really trying to hear it, and they argue. They don't really get anywhere with the conversation, and of course she walks out. You know, he's just like, you know, you get to say what you want to say, then you just walk out. So, like I said, it's some shit with Monteese and Fizz. I ain't been able to put my finger on it just yet. Right now, I'm not feeling all that sure about little Miss Monteese. Oh my goodness, it's getting late. Let me hurry up, you guys. Ray J, Tierra Marie, Hazel Lee, and Morgan. First of all, Hazel Lee. It ain't too much going on with Hazel Lee other than right now she's the friend of Tierra Marie. Hazel Lee used to be a really big publicist, evidently, out there in the entertainment entertainment industry. While she was very successful doing that, somewhere along the line she decided she wants to become a rapper. It's just like, fuck wrong with these people? How you just all of a sudden decide you want to be a rapper? Dude, one day you woke up and it's so stupid. Like, girl, you was doing well as a publicist. Oh, fuck that rap shit. I just didn't understand it, but whatever. Hazel Lee say that she is going to, you know, blow up on the rap scene, and child, I guess. Tierra Marie, we all know Tierra Marie's story. She had tweaked it a little bit for the show, though. Okay, she said that she was signed with Def Jam when she was 16 years old, and that Def Jam was going through a whole little cleaning thing where they got rid of some artists that they didn't need anymore, and she was the one that they got rid of. I'm gonna tell you what the story is that we all know. Okay, she was signed on Def Jam and specifically to the Rock Nation. She was going to be Jay-Z's, you know, poster girl, you know, the big girl of the big girl symbol. What is the word? Not the symbol. She was going to be like the lady of the princess of the Rock Nation. They also had Rihanna, who Rihanna was not really their star pupil at the time. They say that Tierra Marie had a bad attitude. They say that she knew that she was going to be the princess. They said that she was very, very rude to everybody. And it had gotten to the point where they was just like, you know, we're going to cut this bitch because we ain't got time for this bullshit. They cut her. They put all their attention on Rihanna, and Rihanna has blown up to what she is today, and Tierra Marie is on a fucking reality show called Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. What we find out about Tierra, what we have already heard already, I said that twice, huh? What we have already heard already is that Tierra has a bad attitude and a very bad temper. Couple Tierra shit with Ray J. Ray J is the man that she's in love with. She sits down and talks with Hazel Lee, that's her homegirl, I guess, saying how, you know, Ray J is just her one. You know how you got that one that just you act a fool for. She's all in love still with Ray J. On and off, they've been together 9 years. It's been a very volatile relationship. 8 months ago, and she found out that he was cheating when she went through his phone. They broke up. So it's been 8 months since she's even seen or talked to him. Evidently, she left some shit at his house. And 8 months later, she's decided she wants the shit back. Now, first of all, okay, if you left some shit over somebody's house and you really wanted it, you go back that next day, you know, them next couple of days to get it right. Okay, you don't wait fucking 8 months. Ain't no telling what can happen to your shit, okay? She ain't thought about that mess since the day she left from wherever she was. The only reason why she left it there is because it was a reason for her to get back in touch with him and say, I want my shit now. Like, bitch, you want it 8 months late for real? Nobody know where that shit is. And what was it? A couple of things and a child, don't nobody know where that stuff is. I ain't seen it since you left. Ray J is gonna be Ray J all the time. It's very hard for me to believe Ray J. Ray J is a joke to me. Can't hate on what Ray J does, what Ray J has been able to accomplish. Now, Ray J is a good singer. The kid can sing. He's not a bad actor. He can act as well. Ray J is not really my favorite person, and that's why I left them for last, because I just feel like they are gonna be the ones that work my nerves on this show. He is about to launch this thing called RayJ.com. I don't know what that is. Did anybody even try to look it up? I guess I could have looked it up on my phone or my computer, but he got this website, I guess, that he's about to start, and he wants to launch it and have a big party for it and what have you. So he tells his girl Morgan, she's worked with him, and they have a really good relationship. She's like a sister to him, but he also, you know, trusts her that she's smart and she's going to make the best business decisions for him and this, that, and the other. So they're like a team. He's telling Morgan that when we have this party that he wants Tierra to come. You know, Morgan's just like, absolutely not a good idea. She is too volatile. She is entirely too crazy. And we don't need that. Not only do you don't need it, but I don't need it too. Shit, this is my thing too. I am a businesswoman, and I gotta have people look at me seriously and believe in what I'm doing. But he is just like, anyway, I'm gonna meet with her, and she's gonna come get some stuff from me. And Morgan's just like what I said. She's like, why is she coming to meet you for some shit that's been there since 8 damn months? Okay, but whatever. Tierra meets up with Ray J. She comes to the house, and he was just like, stay out in the parking lot, I'll come out there to you. He comes out there, and you know, we got the damn, you know, Baby Drew and Tracy from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta foolishness out in the parking lot. You know, she's saying how, you know, she can't believe that they ain't talked in 8 months. She thought that they were friends, and you know, he tells her that he's happy where he is right now in his life with the new girl. And she was just like, well, how do you think that makes me feel? You say you've been happy without me? And you know, I guess she mad because he ain't as miserable as she is without, without her. He tells her about the party, which is stupid. Okay, because you already know that she's in this state that she is right now. Why are you having her come to the party when she already got an issue with your girlfriend? Okay, she was just like, I'm gonna hit that bitch when I see her, because she mad because he was just like, I don't know where your shit is. I ain't seen it in the house. It could be at my mama's house or what, but I ain't seen it. Maybe my girl threw it away. Okay, so that pissed her off. She makes it a point to go to the party, because she wants to have a discussion with Ray J and possibly his girlfriend about her items. Okay, so she walks in with Hazel Lee, because you know you always got to have one friend that's down for the fuckery with you. She pulls Ray J to the side and she's telling him how she thinks that he needs to pay her for the shit that, you know, they got rid of. And Ray J was just like, what? You want me to pay you now? In the meantime, the girlfriend, what was the girlfriend's name, you guys? Did they ever say? All I know is that she's a stripper, or a former stripper. The girlfriend is over at the side with her homegirls, and she laughing, showing her homegirls on her phone the picture of the shit that she took of a bag that Tierra Marie left at the house. Okay, and evidently whatever is in the bag, there's some yeast infection cream and some other shit in there. Okay, now petty, right? Because, you know, we as women, okay, we ain't really trying to get too personal with this, but, you know, we've all had issues when we had to go buy some fucking monostat. And, you know, we ain't all just don't know shit about the bacterial vaginosis and the, you know, the smell, the death, the way that it smells like something has crawled up in between your legs and died. And you was like, fuck, I ain't even having sex. Like, what the shit is that? That damn bacterial vaginosis ain't no fucking joke. Now you better get a hold on that for real, honey. That'll fuck up your whole life. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me get back on track. So it's not that big a deal that she had monostat shit in her purse. I mean, in her bag. I mean, first of all, she's with Ray J and she had spent the time over there, and maybe she had a yeast infection. Like Tierra Marie said, shit, I might have got the yeast infection from him fucking your nasty ass coochie. You know, they all thought it was funny and they was all giggling about it, and, you know, the girl goes up to her and lets her know that, you know, she knew that she had damn, you know, yeast infection cream in her purse. So a fight ensues. Alright, so that's how the fucking show ends. That's it. What did you guys think about the first week of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood? I actually enjoyed the show. So I am going to make the commitment to reviewing the show. I'll sit, I'll listen, I'll play. I'm game. So yeah, right now, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, definitely will be reviewing. I need to get in the house and get myself together for work. I still got on my sweatpants. You guys remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, rock stars. Bye.